Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. As Carter's wedding dreams come crashing down, Liam regains hope. Liam Spencer has an advantage, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter Walton was impacted by Daphne Rose's perceptive remark after she shared it with him. Carter and Hope Logan Annika Noel had been dating for some time. Carter has expressed a strong desire to get married, although they have not yet decided on a wedding date. Hope's refusal to make arrangements for their wedding has been telling. Liam never left Hope's heart, even though it's obvious that she loves Carter and is glad that he and Beth Spencer, Jordan Lynariza, clicked. Daphne is a really special individual. Hilaire's alter ego is the next in a long line of noteworthy supporting characters that have appeared in this program throughout the years. Daphne was brought to Forrester Creations months ago by Stephanie Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood. During a time when St. Victor's character legally took over Forrester Creations, she planned to have Daphne write a play for Carter, just to distance him from Hope. Daphne fell in love with Carter and expressed her sentiments, even though she didn't expect it. Despite his attraction to her, Carter reaffirmed his love for Hope. After taking some time to herself in Paris, France, Daphne returned to Los Angeles this summer, where she saw a fresh chance for romance. During her summer vacation in Italy, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, almost drowned. Fortunately, her then 8-time spouse and the love of her life were close by. Since then they have remarried for the 10th time. After Rich Forrester pulled Brooke from the sea and performed life-saving mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, Brooke experienced an even more dramatic epiphany than Liam did in recent months. Liam was informed that he had a brain tumor and would soon pass away. It turned out to be a falsehood linked to another plot by the Buckingham family. However, Liam almost died from the real gunshot he received. Hope was deeply affected by his survival, and the audience witnessed the flashback sequences that filled her mind. For several months, Carter has been Hope's defender. At last, he persuaded Ridge to reestablish hope for the future. Carter's affection for Hope is undeniable. However, it's obvious that she is drawn to the man with whom she has a child and has been married several times. Hope should give Carter a direct response. He must ascertain whether she plans to wed him or go back to Liam. The future, it seems like Hope is moving away from wanting to relive the past, in which she shared Liam with Steffi. Rather, she and Liam have grown up, and are prepared to embark on a new future together as a resurgent family. When the Forresters find out that Luna is still alive, Lee loses it. After a 3-day break, The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate a return to Luna. It didn't last as long as we had anticipated. Although our little respite from Luna Nozawa and her insanity was much welcomed and could have lasted much longer, she has returned and is even more insane than before. Katie Logan tells Rich Forrester and Brooke Logan that Luna is still alive while she giggles and massages her flat stomach. Even worse than that, she took advantage of him in bed, and now she is expecting Will's child. The fact that Luna raped her son in order to get pregnant is not mentioned by Katie. Ridge and Brooke are furious and unsure whether to inform Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Thinking the insane girl was dead and buried, Steffi left town to recuperate from her most recent Luna ordeal. Why spoil her little getaway with this information? Furthermore, why not notify her and give her a surprise while she's out and about, ruining her eventual homecoming? Perhaps John Finn Finnegan ought to be aware as well. Because Luna disrupted everything she had planned, Lee Finnegan is furious. Lee put everything on the line to protect Luna, hide her and save her life. In order to allow the girl to legally walk free, she was even planning to pay a lawyer. However, it was all in vain. Lee should have realized that Luna is just as ungrateful like her mother. Is Lee planning to get revenge on her niece-granddaughter? She could make it happen by using her Nozawa power. Since Lee frequently keeps purportedly deceased persons in her apartment, she is skilled at organizing covert operations. A little payback, what is it? It would be wise for her to keep Sheila Carter in the dark about her plans, as she might reveal the secret. Even if Luna doesn't want what's best for herself, Sheila still wants what's best for her. A war of the grandmothers may break out sooner rather than later. Lee's prison alert. Electra's crazy story if Luna is lying. If Luna Nozawa was lying, Lee Finnegan gave a prison warning, according to The Bold and the Beautiful. This is how the episode unfolded when Ivy Forrester also responded to Electra Forrester's outrageous story. Katie Logan disgustedly protecting Luna, much like she had done for John Finnegan, with Brooke Logan and Rich Forrester at Forrester Creations. In the end, Katie acknowledged that the police were unaware that Luna was still alive and had returned to Bill Spencer's home. Rich and Brooke were furious at such news because they wanted Luna to be imprisoned once more. Given that she specifically targeted Will Spencer, Katie described the entire Luna pregnant predicament. Katie explained that they hadn't informed the police yet, because they needed to wait until Luna was far enough along for a paternity test. Luna told her grandmother not to be so critical after Lee asked her out at the Spencer mansion. Luna believed that Lee should be pleased with all of this since she would be a great-grandmother, and this child would keep Luna out of jail. Luna's devious scheme infuriated Lee, who advised her to hope this is indeed Will's child. Lee threatened to lock Luna up and discard the key if she was lying. After learning about all the most recent Luna events, Ivy was taken aback at the Forrester estate. Although she acknowledged that Will was a victim and provided updates on everything, Electra also brought up the fact that he had concealed information from her. The idea that Will had spent the night before Electra made love to him for the first time in bed with Luna was distressing. Ivy encouraged Electra to think about what she would do if it turned out that Luna was actually carrying Will's child. Will texted Electra after Bill gave his son a motivational speech, saying he couldn't survive without her. As she brooded in sadness, Electra read the message and glanced at a picture of herself with Will on her phone. When she returned to Bill's house with Luna, she experimented with some poker chips that were in a bowl. In addition, Luna told her unborn kid that Electra will soon be permanently removed from Daddy's life. Stay tuned for more Luna-related surprises, according to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful. Luna pondered about her little seed and rubbed her stomach. She was certain she was carrying Will's child. She imagined that they would grow up to be a happy family. Lee arrived at the Spencer estate in the interim. After what had happened in the apartment, Luna was taken aback to see her. Lee did not, however, attend to congratulate her granddaughter on the birth of her child. She hoped Luna was not genuinely expecting Will's child. Luna always had a curious look on her face when she brought it up. When she told Bill and Katie that she was expecting Will's child, she didn't seem as certain. Maybe she sensed that Lee was aware of her lies and could see through them. Does this imply that Luna might be telling lies? Perhaps there is more to that night than even the B&B watchers are aware of. Luna may be lying about being pregnant with Will's child after having an affair. The question of whether the baby truly belongs to him has been discussed a lot. They seem to be aware that Luna is a miniature representation of her mother, who had numerous affairs. Perhaps that night is more hazy than everyone expected. Luna may have slept with Remy, and is using him to conceive in order to avoid going to jail. Carter desired to tie the knot as quickly as possible. He assisted in reorienting Hope for the future. He wanted to think about his future with Hope now. He wished to provide her happiness for the remainder of her life. But she was taking too long with their wedding arrangements. Hope thought some preparation was needed for their wedding. Carter was prepared to get to work making plans. Hope was concealing the fact that she still harbored romantic love for Liam. It seems that seeing your ex will inevitably trigger previous emotions. Hope's thoughts were clearly elsewhere, as Carter could see. Liam sent her an SMS. He emailed a picture of Beth wearing her dance attire. She wanted to be with them and Carter knew it. Hope questioned whether it was acceptable for her to go. It was, he informed her. Hope didn't want to let him down, though. It would be Beth who would be let down, Carter thought. Hope was instructed to go make her daughter's night. Carter and Hope had unforeseen plans. Not the kind he had anticipated, though. He believed that was the proper thing to do despite the difficulty. He persuaded Hope to give her daughter what she wants and ended their engagement. In order to reconcile her parents. It has been Hope's heart's desire for a long time. Hope's engagement ring was removed by Carter. After a passionate and sorrowful moment that ended with a loving kiss, Carter left for good. At Il Giardino, Muriel Hilaire's character Daphne Rose was drinking her sorrows. She wanted Carter to join her because she couldn't stop thinking about him. "I can sing," she said to the bartender. He suggested that she attend the open mic night. Daphne was singing a melancholy, romantic tune when Carter entered the restaurant. He was unaware that she was a singer. She inquired about his well-being. He admitted to being a loser in love. Daphne took hold of his hand. Carter won't be a loser in love for very long, according to something. Will he and Daphne move on? Despite their intense chemistry, Hope was never able to commit to Thomas, despite his yearning and want for her alone. During their time together, he demonstrated it. Hope explained to Brooke that she was unable to give Thomas her whole attention because he was part of that pain, in relation to the baby Beth scenario. Hope did, however, previously tell him that she was forgiving of his silence. Other supporters, however, remained dissatisfied with Thomas's comeback. In order to prevent his father from ending up with Brooke, he returned. But after spiraling, Thomas changed his mind and accepted her. I'm not sure if Brad Bell was attempting to discredit Thomas by bringing up the past or anything, but in the end, he proved Steffi entirely correct about Hope. Another irate fan said, "She used our guy and now she's doing it again to Carter."